I saw a picture of you and Adrien Broner getting some work in Colorado Springs. How's the work coming with him? How is that camp coming along?
Oh, the camp is coming wonderful, going on wonderful. Me sparring with Adrien is been a big blessing to learn something from. He's like my big brother. He's a great champion, and he has a lot of skills and a lot of things that I have inside of me too. So we learn a lot from each other.
Okay. What kind of work is it like being in the ring with him? Like, I mean, how would you describe just sparring him?
It's like chess. When myself as a skill fighter, and I like to show my skills and display my skills, and he as well. So it's like a chess. It's like a chess match when you're in the ring with him.
And
Get back quietly and showing your punches, and you have to stay in shape because that man's a killer. He stays in shape.
and how did it come about to where you guys linked up in camp? Did his people approach you, or how did that come about?
They called my coach, and they wanted me to come down there and help them out for the big fight, and I flew down. My manager flew me down, and we got to business.
Okay. Now, you had been spending some time in Las Vegas. People know you, your trainer, Nate Jones. What's it been like getting some work in at the Mayweather Boxing Club, and do you plan to return to Las Vegas for future camps?
I plan on coming, throughout my whole career, I plan on going back and forth from Chicago to Vegas. Vegas will be, I say, like my training base. If I'm not in Colorado, it'll be Vegas. My training base out there. And my experience at the Mayweather camp has been beautiful. You'd be around some world champions and some future world champions, and they say when you want to be the best, you got to surround yourself around the best. You got to surround yourself around great people that has the same skill or even better skill level than you have for you to overcome to the next level.
Okay. And can you tell me about your connection with your coach, Nate Jones? Like, just, the kind of bond and connection you have with him?
We have like a father and son type bond. I've been knowing Nate for almost 6 years now. He's been with me since I was dominating in the juniors. And, he was with me when I won my first national championship, and in the amateurs, and to my last national championships in the amateurs. And he would be there with me when I win my first world championship too. So he plays a big part, and in my career. And we have a father and father and son like relationship. And so has Coach Jeff, my assistant trainer. He's been there too throughout my national career too. Jeff Mason, my assistant coach.
Okay.
He's been there with me through my career too.
And if I remember reading right, you had a pro debut right around the corner. Is that correct?
Yeah.
What tells you that the time is right to turn professional, and what are you what are your thoughts on turning pro?
My thoughts, I'm ready, mentally and physically ready. I had enough amateur experience. I won national championships. I done fought out of the country and the world championships. So I know what it's like to step up to the plate and bite down and win. So I know for a fact that that I'm ready.
Okay, and another thing I was going to ask you about, out here in Vegas, the big buzz is Floyd Mayweather was talking he might, Devin Alexander might be next in line. Some people still wonder if it's going to be Robert Guerrero. What are your thoughts on Floyd's return, and who could be a good fight for him?
I personally, you know, I was in the Devin Alexander camp getting him ready for Randall Bailey.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and he's a very, very, very a lot of people. I think a lot of people doubting Devin Alexander's skills and his intelligence in the ring. That man has tremendous talent, you know, and he came a long way. And that man know he's doing. You know, as far as Floyd Mayweather, I do put him as pound for pound the best, and Floyd is like my big brother. And you know, I think that me personally, I think him and Devin Alexander will be a better fight than the Guerrero fight.